Hello and very good morning to all my dear students. I hope you all are safe and good. My name is Himanshi Verma and I, being the counselor of GD Goenka Public School Paschim Vihar, feel it as my responsibility to create mental health awareness amongst all of you during this pandemic situation. The COVID-19 led lockdown has put all our strength and zeal to a hard time testing by interrupting our regular lives in the recent time history. It's indeed a testing time for all of us. Therefore, all of us are together in this. Our school is doing its best to bridge the gap by providing virtual classes to ensure academic continuity. And as we all of us know, that learning is an interactive and collaborative process which heavily depends upon the quality relationship between the teacher and the students. Therefore, our teachers are doing their best to create a good rapport formation with all of you. But this could not have been possible without your support and efforts. Hence, we all are proud of you. Our school staff is literally working very hard, leaving no stone unturned to make teaching imperative, interactive, fun and easy for all of you. It's important for all of us to embrace this new reality and to work within its limitations and opportunities. I would first like to clear you about the landscape of the school ahead, and then I will give you some tips and ways to improve and maintain not only of your physical health but also your mental health during this period. So school, as all of us know, might look different right now, but it's not. It's still the same. Some of you may not feel motivated enough to study and take online education lightly, but I must tell you, this is not the time to take your eyes off the prize. The physical classes will eventually resume, and so will be the exams. Let me explain this thing with an example of athletes. Now, have you ever noticed the lifestyle of athletes? Athletes will train themselves even during this period. They will keep their fitness up because they recognize the importance of maintaining their fitness. So that sports events like Olympics, whenever they will resume, they will have their peak fitness. You will never find athletes sitting on the couch eating donuts because they know whatever they will do right now will impact their future. So athletes will always keep their fitness up regardless of the situation. Similarly, now it's the time for you all to maintain your student peak fitness. The lockdown and self-isolation can trigger our emotions, making us feel more anxious and stressed. Therefore, today I will be discussing some stress and anxiety coping strategies and mechanisms which you all can use to safeguard your mental health during this challenging period. By now, all of us know that to prevent ourselves from COVID-19, what all important steps we have to take. We need to wash our hands, we need to sanitize our hands, we need to maintain social distancing. But another very important concern is that we need to safeguard our mental health. The very important another concern is that how do we perceive this situation? In Hindi, what do we call it? We call perception as nazariya. Basically, how we perceive this situation, what nazariya we have towards this situation is an important concern now. So healthy perception and healthy cognition will hence lead to a healthy and stable mindset. So now I will be giving you some tips to maintain your mental and psychological well-being. Tip number 1. Set and stick to a routine. A set time is very important to maintain our mental health well-being. Setting and maintaining a routine is therapeutic. Therefore, eating, sleeping, waking up, exercising, everything should go according to a set routine. Set a routine, but don't beat yourself up if you didn't complete something because you anyways have another day for it. The second tip is, don't let your eustress become your distress. So for that, I will first explain you what is eustress and what is distress. In our body, there are two types of stress, good stress and bad stress. During this challenging time, we all will be facing a range of emotions like anger, helplessness, loneliness, stress, which is all normal, which is completely normal to react in this way in this period. Taking some healthy amount of stress is actually good for us. For example, before our exams, some of us feel so nervous and so anxious and so stressed. But don't you think it is an asset for us to achieve our peak performance? So that is what we call as eustress, which is good stress. Stress is just like electricity. It gives us energy, it increases our human arousal, but then if the current is too high, then it can fuse bulbs. Similarly is stress. Too much and high stress can have very unpleasant effects. So make sure that don't let your eustress turn into distress, which is don't let your good stress turn into bad stress. Third tip is try to avoid speculation. Rumors and speculation can fuel up your anxiety. The fourth and a very important tip which I would like to give you is limit perfectionism and procrastination. For this, I will explain you these concepts. Perfectionism means my friend is baking a cake. Now I also have to bake a cake. Even if I don't feel to bake a cake, but I will bake a cake. Why? Because I am comparing myself with my friend and making it as an unrealistic ideal standard to be perfect. That I will only be perfect when I will bake a cake. Don't you think it is very harsh on us to make such unrealistic ideal standards to look perfect? This is what is perfectionism, and this perfectionism will make you feel more vulnerable and weak especially during this period. So perfectionism means setting unrealistic ideal standards to look perfect by comparing others. So stop perfectionism, especially during this period. The next very important tip is limit your procrastination. Procrastination means delaying things. We keep on piling our important tasks. We keep on piling and delaying our things. अच्छा नहीं आज नहीं कल करेंगे, कल नहीं परसों करेंगे. Stop doing that. Limit your procrastination. Tip number 5. Limit your media intake. We all are supposed to know that what is happening outside, but in a limit. Stay informed through reliable sources. So limit to social media intake. Just detach yourself for some time from listening to negative news, because listening to negative news will eventually create negative emotions, more anxiousness, and make you feel more anxious and overwhelmed. The sixth step is declutter your mind. Verbalize your fears, anxieties, irrational thoughts, questions, whatever come in your mind regarding whatever is happening outside. As we all know, you all are children, and some of you might be teenagers and adolescents. And many a times we have unrealistic questions, irrational thoughts, assumptions about the situation happening outside. So in that case, talking to our adults who are more mature and experienced will help you. Why? Because they will help you answer these questions more logically. They will help in eliminating the negative thoughts of bubbles in your mind, and which will eventually make you understand this phenomenon better. The seventh tip which I will give is declutter your home. Why to make your mothers feel special only on a Mother's Day? I've seen many children making cards, giving gifts, baking cakes for their mothers on Mother's Day. Don't you think they deserve to feel special every day? So why not help her decluttering your home and maintaining cleanliness? Research studies have proved that cleanliness offers us with a sense of control. Additionally, a cluttered home can make you feel uneasy and claustrophobic about your own environment. So please keep it tidy and clean. Eighth tip which I will give you is take a good 8-hour sleep. Sound sleep can do wonders. Have you ever noticed that we feel so absent-minded and tired when we are sleep deprived? Sleep deprivation can actually affect and impact our psychological well-being. Therefore, make sure to take full complete 8-hour sleep. Further, the ninth tip is that mindfulness and relaxation techniques, deep breathing, all these can help you manage your anxiety concerns. The 10th tip which I would like to give you is time management. You need to manage your time efficiently. 11th tip is boost your study skills and catch up with whatever you have missed so far. And finally, as I told you, our school staff is really working very hard to make sure that your learning does not get affected due to the suspension of physical classes. So all of you must be regularly attending all your virtual classes of all the subjects. Our teachers are in constant touch with all of you to solve your doubts and to monitor your academic problems and performance on real-time basis. They are consistently working to adapt and make learning more imperative, easy and effective through virtual classes for all of you. For any other doubts, concerns or queries, you all are always welcome. You can mail us on our school website or send your concerns or queries on our school portal. Till then, stay safe, stay home, stay healthy.